All right. It's just waiting. So we're just waiting for YouTube to pick it up. Ah, there we are. Hey. All right. So I'm going to post this into the Facebook thing. There's a little So we're just waiting for YouTube to pick it up. What I'm going to do, there we are. I'm going to mute it because we're on a bit of a delay.
Right, can they still hear us?
No, yeah. I just have more than one window open. I'm watching so I can get the link from the actual YouTube link.
Gotcha.
That I've muted.
Gotcha.
All right. I am going to copy this link.
My wife may wander in if she gets bored.
That's fine.
That's fine. You know what? You post it because remember, Chris Day has me blocked.
Okay.
I don't know if he's on or anything, but here I'm gonna.
I don't know if he's still in that group though.
I think he is. I don't know if he's on or anything, but here I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in. Chris Day's still in the group. Just be like, prop it up. Be like, it's Kyle versus Sosland.
Tell him it's the champions match.
Oh God. We didn't even give it a name. We didn't say like.
What do you say? Yeah. Battle of the Champions?
Oh, who cares?
Somebody give me a title for this thing.
The Battle of the Bastards.
Not God's of Trivia.
Better to not have some pretentious dick name like he was trying to do.
Oh, what was that fucking show on Comedy Central called? Robot Wars?
Yeah. BattleBots.
BattleBots. Yeah.
Legion of Doom presents BattleBots?
I got vetoed on that one earlier. All right.
This LOD isn't as inclusive.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. We want it to be a whole thing.
There's a chance of bias because Sauce isn't in the Legion.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right, if you guys visit the post in the group, the rules are posted there in case you want to refer to them.
Mm-hmm.
But as we go through the rounds, I will explain it.
We have steals and we have multiple choice only in round 2.
Okay. So, for anyone currently joining us, take my drink to you. Long-awaited marquee matchup of Kyle hashtag YGS Durand. This is possibly the RoboCop of our little robot. I don't know, whatever. Skynet. The very dangerous Zack Sosland.
Christopher Nolan of our group.
Okay, yeah. Long living the Christopher Nolan dream. Now, what we are going to do, this has been a very, 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 I've been waiting for this. It's supposed to take place in another place on Facebook that I don't want to give the press. We'll just call it the long ago.
Yep.
Didn't work out. And then I think they're still under the impression that it's still happening there. But we brought it here. We were going to actually get it done. Still in the matter that we discussed this. Got it done way quicker. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Give me 5. Round 1, what we're going to start is we're going to have you pick a category random. We're going to ask you 5 questions. If you get all 5, and they're all going to be worth 1 point each, if you get all 5, you're going to get a bonus question worth 2 extra points. So you can possibly top out at 7 points at the end of round 1. For each of these questions, you're going to get about 15 seconds. So we're going to use the honor system here. I don't think Googling is really going to be a problem. Plus, it's 15 seconds. You're not going to have that much time. So, now, answer me this. Who was the first one who sent out the challenge? Who challenged who?
No
challenge, Kyle.
Zach.
You
Yeah, Zach
challenge Kyle.
Zach in
All right,
the
so
Doman League.
in the term of home field advantage, since he challenged Kyle, I'm going to give Sosland first crack.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Now remember, you did 5 questions, 1 point each.
That sounds good.
What?
So he gets to pick a category.
Yes.
And your categories are classics, horror, sci-fi, director, Oscars, David Lynch, Star Wars, action adventure, sports, comedy.
Sports.
and trash talking is
Absolutely permitted.
oh so encouraged.
I think I'll just go with Star Wars.
He's going with Star
Going
Wars.
Star Wars. All right.
Jesus.
Star Wars. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Remind you, you have a 15-second time limit for every question. There are no steals and there is no multiple choice in round 1.
Number 1. New canon fans are likely aware that Princess Leia's cell block was what?
2187.
That is correct.
That is 1.
Well done, sir.
Number 2. Until Return of the Jedi, we do not hear the rank of Master ascribed to any of the Jedi except Yoda. According to Ben Kenobi and later Luke, what were Obi-Wan and Anakin's ranks during the Clone Wars? This is good.
I'm not sure. I think math.
You want to make your guess?
5, 4, 3.
Master. I don't know.
Is incorrect.
They were both Jedi Knights.
Nice.
So with that, the possible bonus question.
It has been eliminated
It's gone.
from Star Wars.
But we are going to go to number 3. With a name like this, it's no wonder that he was the best shot in the Empire, leading the ground assault during the Battle of Hoth. Who are we talking about?
Best shots. Best shot in the Empire. I'll just
5,
take a
4,
guess. Boba Fett.
3, 2. That is incorrect.
It
That would
is
be General Motherfucker Maximilian Veers.
Let's center this a little bit. Oh. Now, we go
I can't believe that's actually in
number 4. Star Killer Base demonstrated the might of the First Order by removing this system entirely.
Osnium.
That is correct.
That is what, the second one? You are sitting at 2, sir. And for your final question of round 1, according to episode 2, Attack of the Clones, this former master of Qui-Gon's might have gone rogue.
Former master of Qui-Gon. Dooku.
That is incorrect.
The answer is
Master Sifo Dyas.
The ultimate drop plotline.
That is true.
yeah, that is what they do. All right. So we have a beginning score
Of 2-0. It is anybody's game.
now.
We're going to add some more categories we didn't address before. We're not adding them. These were always available. You have to choose from chick flicks and guy cries, popular movies, comedy,
I'm sorry.
sports
Popular
movies,
movies?
popular movies. Star Wars is off the table. You have David Lynch. You have action adventure, Oscars, classics, and director.
Hashtag YGS. What are you going for?
I'll go with directors.
Director it is.
Directors. Got it. So, remember once again, 5 questions. If you get all of them right, you get the possible 2-point bonus question. Number 1, who really directed 1982's Poltergeist?
That would be Mr. Steven Spielberg.
That is correct.
That's right. 1982. Notice, a little shout out to Justin. We actually get the correct release dates. Number 2, The Omen, The Goonies, and Conspiracy Theory were all directed by whom?
Richard Donner?
That is correct.
Richard Donner. You got it. 2 for 2 to begin. Number 3. Probably going to butcher this name. Damien Chazelle became the youngest person to win a Best Director Academy Award at 32 years and 4 months old. In 1931, Norman
Torog
won the award at 32 years and 6 months for this film.
Metropolis? I don't know.
That is incorrect, but it's a good guess. The film was called Skippy, like the peanut butter. And that will take the bonus question off the table.
But 2 more questions to go. Number 4. While they might not be his best hits, The Terminal and War of the Worlds were directed by whom?
Steven Spielberg again.
That is
Spielberg
correct
again.
We have ourselves a Spielberg fan.
Now number 5. Final question. Round 1. Robert Wise directed the sci-fi classic The Day the Earth Stood Still. This strange fellow directed the remake.
It was awful. I know that.
Oh,
Keanu Reeves was in it. I don't know. Brett Ratner.
Incorrect. The clue was the strange fellow
Derrickson?
because that was none other than Mr. Scott Derrickson.
Oh, really?
Derrickson.
Wow.
So the end of round 1, we have a score of Kyle 3.
Sosland.
Not too far behind.
Now,
Not too far behind.
what we're going to do with round 2, we're going to have the players pick a number. The number would correlate to a category. Now, you are allowed to change the category 1 time. But beware, if you think you're maybe a little bit confident, but not that much confident, and you change it, you could get something worse. There are steals here. So keep that in mind. Each question's worth 1 point. 1 point. Going to keep it pretty simple. Now, since... Wow, I cannot read that. So you're going to say the number, and then Josh is going to tell us, possibly by signing, which category you have. Since Mr. Sosland went first with round 1, we're going to switch it up. We're going to go Kyle first with round 2. So Kyle, pick us a number.
2.
Category we got, Josh.
We got Oscars.
Oscars. And not the Oscar who lived with Felix. I want to make perfectly clear. Oscars. Now remember, you do have the option. You can attempt again and try to change that category. But if you do that, whatever category you get,
You're stuck with.
you're stuck with. So are you going to stick with Oscars, or are you going to try again?
I'm going to stick with Oscars.
So stick with Oscars.
Stick with
Jim.
Oscars. All right. Now, Sosland, remember, if he gets it wrong,
You do have a chance to steal. You have a 10-second time limit for the steal.
all right. Number 1.
1 second. We also have multiple choice. If you
Well,
want-
we had multiple choice. If we have multiple choice, then the regular questions are 2 points and multiple choice is 1 point.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay. These questions are now worth 2 points.
Hooray,
And if
butterfly.
you on the front, dude, Come on, we're not that other group. We know how to do things here.
Yeah, no shit.
If you move it down to multiple choice, 1 point. Sosland, remember, if you get an opportunity to steal, you have to answer in whichever respect that Kyle first attempted. For example, if Kyle doesn't do multiple choice, you can't get it. You would have to just blind answer. So, number 1 for Oscars. Before La La Land, these 4 films remain tied for the most Academy Award nominations.
East of Eden, Titanic, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and Bubble Boy. I don't know.
It was a good attempt. It breaks my heart that East of Eden isn't on there.
Okay. I thought you were going to accidentally say
No.
that. Okay, Sosland, you are up. Sadly, you do not get multiple choice here. Again, before La La Land, these 4 films remain tied for the most Academy Award nominations.
Okay.
What are you going to go with?
So let's see. All About Eve. Let's see. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Titanic. What was the last
1 second.
Let's see.
Oh, that is time.
Got
Oh,
it.
Sosland.
It was
4.
All About Eve, Titanic, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King,
And Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur. Okay.
The other group screwed up, by the way. Well done.
Yes, we're aware.
I don't think anyone's going to be forgetting those anytime soon.
Wonder Woman or Logan?
Number 2, at the 1968 Academy Awards, In the Heat of the Night, walked away with Best Picture. Name one
Just one.
of the 4 films that it overcame.
We're going to repeat that question.
Again, at the 1968 Academy Awards, In the Heat of the Night, won for Best Picture. All you have to do is name one of the 4 films it beat.
68.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. We have Rope. We have The Graduate. We have City Slickers and Beverly Hills Cop.
I'm between 2. I'm gonna say The Graduate.
That is correct.
City Slickers and Beverly Hills Cop.
He didn't know when they were from.
Knew they weren't nominated for Best Picture.
Yes, he did.
He didn't know that.
Yeah, I did.
Fine, we'll do another question. Whatever.
No, that's fine. That's fine. This is why it shouldn't have even been multiple choice, though,
Yeah.
because it's multiple answers. Anyway, number 3. We liked her. We really liked her. The question remains if we really liked this acceptance speech by which 1985 Academy Award winning Best Actress for her work in Places in the Heart.
Sally Field.
That is correct.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. Whenever I hear Sally Field, I just think of little Forrest Gump going, yeah. Your mother really cares about your education. Number 4.
Mama.
It's not every year that a horror film wins Best Picture. But this rarely acknowledged sequel did just that.
Oh.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. We have Flatliners, Psycho 2, Silence of the Lambs, Texas Chainsaw: The Next Generation.
Okay, yeah, Silence of the Lambs.
That is correct.
Those are some, you and those multiple choice questions.
Wait, did you say
That's-
Flatliners? Isn't that the one that's coming out?
Flatliners was a movie already.
Yes, that's
okay.
a remake.
All right. Okay.
Number 5. Marlon Brando's Vito Corleone might have won an Academy Award for The Godfather, But in 1973, this activist accepted his award.
I don't know her name. She was Native American. Multiple choice.
Choice, Jim, you want to take this one?
Nope.
Okay. We have Robert Duvall.
Fortunate Girls in Wind River. Too soon.
We have Martin Luther King. We have Sachin Littlefeather. And we have Madeleine Albright.
The Little Feather one.
That is correct.
I only know that because Roka mentions it on every Outlaw Nation ever.
That's true. He always fucks up her name, though.
What does he call her? Littlefoot?
Yeah, something like that.
Now, sadly, didn't get all the questions. So the bonus question,
It's gone.
gone. But that brings us to you, Sosland.
So every number from 1 to 10, except the number 2.
What are the categories?
Remaining categories are sports, classics, horror, guy cry and chick flick, David Lynch, sci-fi,
Remember, you're picking a number.
and action adventure. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see. So 2 is off the table. I think I'll go with number 6.
Number 6 is action adventure.
You can keep it, or you can pick another number, but whatever you get stuck with, you're stuck with.
All right, I'll keep it.
All
I'm gonna
right.
keep it. All right. Action adventure. Number 1. In Cobra, Cobretti often gives his targets this diagnosis.
Multiple choice.
Take this one.
Yes. Number 1, dead or alive, you're coming with me. 2, or B, you're the disease and I'm the cure. C, you're coming with me, scum. And 4, I'm gonna get you no matter what.
Number 3 or number C. C.
We need a definitive answer.
You're coming with me, scum. Or no, yeah.
That is incorrect.
Kyle for the steal.
1 point steal if you could get this, Kyle.
D.
B, you're the disease and I'm the cure. That is correct.
That will be our score.
I'm saying.
9. Sosland holding at 2.
And that's how you come up with multiple choice answers on the fly.
Yeah.
I don't quote Beverly Hills Cop. Number 2. What was the name of the drug that accelerates Lucy's brain function in 2014's Lucy?
Multiple choice.
Joshua?
Multiple choice would be crank, CPH4, BD17, or yellow number 5.
Yellow number 5.
That would be incorrect. You would find that in the Twinkie. Kyle for the steal.
Kyle, you want to venture a guess?
I'm gonna say the. Can you repeat the answers again, please?
Yes, we can. That would be crank, CPH4, BD17, or yellow number 5.
CPH4.
That is correct.
As quoted from Billy Madison, Chris Farley, that is correct.
Of course,
Now-
now the problem is finding the Twinkie.
Well, that's also a problem.
Number 3. Before the rise of the machines in Terminator, it was pretty much understood and accepted canon that 6 billion lives ended in the nuclear. The survivors called Judgment Day.
Supposed to be nuclear fire.
But you didn't write it.
I-
What date did this Judgment Day fall on? We need the full date.
August 1997.
We need you to be more specific. We're looking for a month, a day,
And a year.
and a year.
November day. Can I still do multiple choice?
Sure. We have August 11th, 1997, August 14th, 1997, August 25th, 1997, and August 29th, 1997.
August 25th, 1997.
That is incorrect. Kyle for the steal.
I think the August 11th, 1997. Is that one of the choices?
We didn't hear that.
Speak up.
August 11th, 1997.
That is incorrect because 6 billion lives ended on August 29th, 1997.
My daddy's coming home on July 14th.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Number 4. McClane has something in common with his foe portrayed by Jeremy Irons in Die Hard with a Vengeance. How is he able to catch him at the end of the movie?
Multiple choice.
What's that?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. They were both very hungry. They both had swimmer's cramps. They both had migraines. They both had aneurysms.
Swimmer's cramp.
That is incorrect. Kyle for the steal.
They were both hungry.
That is also incorrect.
And I have to say, I thought those answers you gave away the answer
I
so easily.
didn't think they did if you haven't seen the movie.
They had migraines.
They did have migraines. McClane was hungover the entire movie. He finds him on a bottle of aspirin.
Number 5. Final question. Round 2. In the far better movie that it should have been Die Hard 3, what speed must the bus stay above in speed?
What was it? Is it 70 miles per hour?
That is incorrect. Kyle for the steal.
88 miles per hour.
That is also incorrect. He's not trying to go back in time. Try not to explode. Jim, what was the speed of that bus?
50 miles per hour.
Oh.
All right, so that will bring us to round 3.
Round 3. Now, let's give us a score update at the end of round 2. What are we looking at? Kyle, you are sitting pretty with 10 points.
Sosland with
2. You have 2, but
it's a wager round, and you don't need the 5 points to wager. You can wager anything you want.
and this is 5 rounds. 5 rounds
Anybody's
total in this
game
game,
still.
so you can come back. Round 3, it's a wager round. You can wager 1 to 5 points. We'll give you a question, and then you got to do that. So, what we are going to do is first, you tell us what, and you tell President Reagan how many points are you going to wager? Since
you're allowed to wager anything up to 5 points, even if you don't have it, you drop into negatives.
Yep.
It happens.
Let's see. Well, I'm kind of low on points, so I'll just wager. You know what? I'll wager 2 points.
2 points.
Okay.
And Kyle.
I'm just gonna wager 1.
You're going to wager 1. All right.
So,
Conservative play.
our question comes from the category of horror. Horror.
Oh boy.
Why I wagered 1?
In Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, 2 inept cops share their names with horror icons. Name these 2 officers.
And we're looking for last names, not first names.
Again,
So you
in
go.
Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers, there were 2 inept cops. Not good at their jobs. Maybe should have been wearing body cameras. They share names with 2 horror icons. Give us these last names. Now, what we're going to do is, since it's the same question for both, you are both going to give us your answers before we tell you who's right and who's wrong.
That's right. And that's 30 seconds. So just to reiterate the question, Halloween 5, 2 inept cops share names with famous horror icons. Name those cops. Anybody want to chime in first? Go for it. Sosland, who do you got?
I'm not really good with horrors. I'm 2 horror icons. I'm not really sure. I don't know.
Okay. So he wagered 2 points. He's out 2 points. He's at 0. Kyle, who do you got?
Carpenter and Hitchcock.
It was a good guess, and that was actually what Jim said when we did our test run.
If you guys can see the hat I'm wearing right now, it is a Camp Crystal Lake hat.
Oh.
The 2 officers were Kruger and Voorhees.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay.
We have a score of 9-0 going into round 4.
Now, this is a speed round. There are...
Where's speed round questions?
What?
Where's speed round questions?
I know. I'm reading the rules.
And I'm getting drunk, so fuck yourself.
It's a speed round where you are going to have 7 speed round questions. You have 30 seconds. Answer as many as you can. What we're going to do, however many you get right, we're going to award you those points. Simple enough? Now, if you get all 7, you will get a bonus question. So, if you think about it, you can get 8 points.
Do we just buzz in with our names or just shout out the answer?
7, see how many there are. Hang on 1 second, technical difficulty.
No, it's just that you're drunk.
A little bit. Speed round B.
Okay, so you are each...
Go ahead and get a speed round.
Yeah, you're each going to get a speed round, so you won't have to buzz in anything like that. Sosland is behind, so we're going to start with him first.
We're also going to go by, I want to say, password pyramid rules. If you don't know it, it's a speed round. You say pass, we'll come back to it. We'll go to the next one.
Okay, we're not going to subtract you points for any wrong answers. You just won't get the point for that question.
But if you pass it, we will come back to it.
Okay.
Sosland, are you ready
Yes.
to join the Speed Force? Was that over the top? I can never tell. You're ready. So, your speed round starts now. 1. This Mongoloid was obsessed with Baby Ruth candy bars during Goonies.
I don't know.
2. Pete Mitchell in Top Gun is best known by this call sign.
Never.
Correct. 3. Name a film with a color in the title.
Name a film with a color and title. Eyes Run Red.
There you go. 4. An Englishman went up a what and came down a mountain.
Cloud.
Time.
So we got 2.
2.
My man Sosland, he just doubled his point total.
He did.
What was the poll on that color answer, dude? I'd never heard of that movie.
You want to repeat?
Zach, what was the poll on the answer for the color question? I'd never heard of
Eyes
it.
Run Red. I don't know. It's just a name of a color that I thought of. Maybe.
It was
That's a
any
good poll.
movie
I
with a
thought
color
of it.
was fine.
That's a good poll.
So, We jump to the YGS. Kyle Durand, you get the same rules. 30 seconds. Hopefully you'll answer quick. If you say pass, what?
Give me a start now.
No, I will. If you want to hit pass, we'll come around to it. Try to read as many as you can. Are you ready?
Yes.
Begin. 1. Which celebrity plays himself in the Adam Sandler flick Jack and Jill?
Al Pacino.
Correct. What does Sebastian want to name his bar in La La Land?
Sebs.
What is the real name of the enchantress in the Oscar-winning Suicide Squad?
June Moon.
If it bleeds, you can kill what?
Pass.
What are things said to do down here in Stephen King's It?
Things float.
Besides Hicks, name one of the Marines and Aliens.
Oh. Pass.
Time.
What would? How many do we have?
We have 3.
3. Okay, so right now we are looking at 13-4. You have no 4. He had. Oh no, he had 0.
Yeah, no, he had 0.
See, that's why your
I-
notebook looks like chicken scratch, man.
No. Fuck yourself.
No, I'm just saying. Like I'm looking, it's like fucking hieroglyphics. If anyone watched Smallville, it's when he first dug into those caves, and he's like, "What are these pictures?"
One of us will have superpowers, and
I understood that reference.
Round 5 is the hard round. You're going to get 3 questions total.
I mean, he can't mathematically win, but we can just play it anyway.
Don't say that out loud. Question 1 is going to be worth 2 points. Question 2 is going to be worth 3 points. Question 3 is going to be worth 5 points. What?
That'd be difficult.
I know.
Okay.
You want to do this shit?
Not right now. I can't do straight.
No, you can't. You can't write straight either. So, Sosland, we are going to give you first crack. Are you ready?
Yes.
Number 1, worth 1 point. In Superman 2, General Zod asks that you only do what?
Only,
Is that a word?
I don't know.
You want to venture a guess?
Bring Superman alive.
Jim, if you would.
No.
Kneel
Thank
before
you.
Zod.
Of course.
Number 2, worth how many points?
3 points.
3 points. 3 points. What was the name of the company that would create Skynet?
I forget.
3 seconds.
Time.
Cyberdyne. Now, I would like to, I got to say, the way it was written, the way the question was originally written was, what was the name of the company that would created Skynet?
I mean, if you think about it, it's a time travel from the future perspective.
Oh, shut up. No, it's
it was
not.
already done.
It's a typo.
Apparently, they have
Number
really
3
shitty
for
grammar.
5 points. In Top Gun, what maneuver does Maverick pull while engaging the MiG to flip them the bird?
Let's see. Let's see. The maneuver.
5,
The
4,
ninth one.
3, 2.
What'd you say?
The sideways one.
We can't accept that.
He went,
It would be a 4G
Inverted.
inverted dive.
that means he was upside down, not necessarily sideways. So,
So that's pretty much it, unless Kyle wants to do his question.
yeah, I'm gonna make Kyle answer him.
All right.
Kyle's playing with house money at this point,
All right.
but we're gonna see. Kyle, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Question 1 for 1 point. What is the name of the sequel to The Fugitive?
U.S. Marshals.
That is correct.
That is correct. Number 2. Kate Capshaw plays Indiana Jones' love interest in Temple of Doom.
Name that character.
Willie.
Can you give us a last name?
Ooh. Willie, annoying blonde. I don't know.
Willie
Are
Bean.
we accepting Willie? That's a hell of a ball.
I'm going to give it to him. It was
Okay.
Willie Scott.
Willie Scott. We're gonna
But Willie is, like, if you said Scott, we wouldn't have given it to you.
Right.
But Willie
He
was fine.
also would have taken useless bimbo.
John Macy here to put down women. Number 3. In the Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition. Shout out Joey Henderson.
Oh, no.
Hashtag never change. Clark Kent still never covered that high school football game.
What was the final score of that high school football game?
45 Whitney Fordman, 7 Lana Lang.
That was
We got
amazing.
that, man. That was great,
Oh,
but that was
wait.
wrong.
The answer was Metropolis over Gotham, 58-0, and you know how serious Gotham takes their football.
I'm serious, and Clark Kent did.
So I believe we have a winner.
If anyone can read this, I have no clue what any of this means.
Holy crap, Josh.
I had a stroke.
Kyle, you won.
It was,
The points, I have no clue. Are you doing math in your head right now?
One, so it's 10-2.
That's not the score. You got more than 10 points,
I
but
had 13 before the last
Yeah.
round. So.
Oh, yeah, right. That was 13. 14-2.
no, that was 13 before
Yes,
round
so-
5.
14-2.
I'd say 16.
14-2.
All right.
Zack, good game.
Any Sosland, any parting words?
I wanted to give it up to Sosland for hanging in the whole time.
Plus, Sosland was the first one to actually show up.
He
So
did.
Yeah.
He was here. He was ready to play.
I don't know what happened. I guess I just didn't bring my A game.
That's fair.
Kyle,
Kyle, any words?
YGS 1-0, and even though this is like an exhibition,
That was the next bit.
because this is not a league,
We threw the damn towel.
maybe we'll do this again. I know, whatever.
Hey, we're gonna do this again.
I don't know. I might just award myself a championship match.
Who would do that? Like, you'd have to be some kind of terrible director that doesn't know anything about filmmaking and wouldn't even go one day to film school. Like, come on. Who would do that?
No one.
Jim,
This is gonna happen.
as a warrior, I respect that idea.
Of trivia? Like, some sort of wrestling, but, like, if you combine wrestling and trivia, like a trivia god? Is that what you're saying?
I might be trivia god. Let me put it this way: if the world of trivia was like a yard, I would view myself as the big dog looking over that yard.
You know, if you were to do this,
I would be ripping off Roman Reigns.
but besides that, because Roman Reigns is like the lamest thing ever, there's an even lamer thing when they brought
You
back
have to
Dragon
film
Ball
all
Z.
your matches in a library.
The first movie was called Battle of the Gods. You should totally take that name.
Battle of the Gods.
Run with that.
Wait.
run with
So
that.
I'm gonna steal from Dragon Ball Z.
And you could call that your WrestleMania, because that's a thing that came out last year.
Okay, so the young son. What are your parting words? Anything?
Zach,
Even if you want to just wear yourself out on social media, whatever you want to
Where
do.
do we find you? How do we subscribe?
find my YouTube anime cover channel. No, it was a fun match. We should definitely do more. I think Macy brought up he might want to play. I forgot his name, Greg from the unnamed league. Whoever wins that one, I'll take them. But yeah, we should do more.
Cool.
But I just want to make it clear. I reserve the option to insert myself into any fake title match,
Oh, of course, that's fair. Yes.
and even if I lose,
You could just
I
stay
can
in the
do it
group
again.
and block everybody and then start your own group.
all right, John Macy. Thank you for being here, for attending this this inaugural Raw.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
Any observations, any comments, anything you'd like to say?
I think this went well. I'd like to see if maybe we can get some people who want to continue to do this. I think we've already topped the group that shall not be named.
WCW.
All right.
Very true. Josh, any parting words?
I'm a little bit more inebriated than I planned to be at the start of this, and I would like to compete myself one of these days. I mean, if only we could do like some kind of weird like 5-on-5 type matchup, but then like if it gets shut down, I'll just go somewhere else, start my own thing. That's what people do.
Or, you know, a cleanly suggested tournament which was shot down out of hand.
Let me ask you a question, Zach. Are you still a part of this league that we're talking about? That we're not talking about?
No, you can say, dude, you can say whatever the hell you want. We don't stifle creativity and expression.
Apparently, I have a match with Zach coming up in this league that we haven't.
No, fuck it. We'll have it here.
That we all left. Yeah.
We'll have it here. Why not?
Sure.
We should do it.
I was told it was
I figured
happening,
out
like,
this
tomorrow.
I figured out this internet thing.
Nobody had our conversation.
I don't even need to go to a public library. I just do it here. Is that cool? We're doing that?
I do have that question.
Yeah, but
Zach,
next time you
are
got to walk
are
out of
you
the room
part
and
of
come
that
back.
I was literally
Dun-dun.
kind of falling over. Oh, where'd he go?
Uh-oh.
Hey, you were on camera. Oh, there he is! Oh, no!
Thank you for joining us, anyone who watched.
Good night,
Comments,
everybody.
positive, negative, animal,
Go to bed, Ari. Test your bedtime, Ari.
Tip your waitresses. I'll be here all week. Later.
Cheers, boys.
Bye.